Team deathmatch. Let's do this.
Don't even hate, because you know you would do the exact same thing if you spawned into a game and just immediately got killed. That's bullcrap. But what is up? It is Brock, aka Chocolatey Shatner, and look at this Joker. Like, if you're gonna hack, at least be able to kill people. Like, 2 times he should have been able to kill me, and he can't finish me off. What a, like, just dirtbag. Like, hacks are the one thing that really ruined COD 4 because it's such an awesome game. I was able to go on a pretty good streak of staying away from hacked and infected lobbies. These are a few clips from those, and I'm clearing out my hard drive, and I just decided to take some of the highlights of some COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 games. Let me know if you like this style, and I can keep doing it. It does take a little bit more time to kind of sift through the games and find. I'm trying to find just the most entertaining content. But I mean, I'll definitely keep doing it if everyone likes it, and you know, it's fun for me. Kind of just add a little something different than just a full game. Before I get into anything else, just making sure that everyone is drinking that Mountain Dew and eating them Doritos, getting that double XP. For those of you in the UK or overseas, I'm not sure what the situation is with Mountain Dew. Last time I was there wasn't any Mountain Dew, unless it was like from a dodgy corner shop, and that wasn't even real Mountain Dew. But there are Doritos. Let me know if there's kind of a promotion for double XP like that. You just get a code from under a cap and put it online, and you get like 15 minutes per code, and you get some bonuses along the way. You can get up to like 24 hours of double XP, so that's pretty cool. Along with that is another bonus that Robert Bowling was just talking about on his Twitter, that you get for every not Modern Warfare, any Call of Duty game that you've prestiged in, you get an extra prestige token in the new prestige shop that's going to be in Modern Warfare 3. So that's pretty cool. If you haven't prestiged, go out and do it. Make sure that you play at least one game so the computers can recognize that you've prestiged. Look how powerful the MP5 is. I love it. I am so happy that it is coming back in Modern Warfare 3. And that's actually what I'm going to be talking about. And look, ooh, sexy triple. That's actually what I'm going to be talking about for the rest of this, is my hopes and fears for Modern Warfare 3. There's a few things that I'm really excited about, and a few that have me a little worried. First of all, start off with the hopes. Like I was just talking about, the MP5. I love the MP5 from COD 4. As you can see, like most of these clips, that's what I'm using, because it's beast. Like, you can run around with it, and you know, it's not the best from distance, but I like to rush anyway, so it works out great for me. I'm also very happy that the G36 is coming back. Awesome gun. You can't really go wrong with that. The few other things, shotguns being primary, very happy about. Got a little bit ridiculous in Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I used them I used shotguns as a secondary because they were there. And you know, that sounds kind of stupid, because that's kind of what happens with a lot of things like noob tubes and one-man army. People use it because it's there. But anyway, oh, by the way, look how many assists I get. I just kept getting assists. It was ridiculous. I'm the John Stockton of Call of Duty. Speaking of noob tubes, I hope they are indeed nerfed. Black Ops, they kind of said that they were going to be nerfed, and they were to an extent, especially when you look at Modern Warfare 2, but you know, they still were abused, and I hope that's not going to be the case. I'm really happy that they do have a perk now that will counter if that is the case. The other, I don't want to say hopes, but things that I'm excited for are some of the new guns, and let me know what guns you're excited for. I'm looking forward to the CM901. That is it's an assault rifle, and it kind of reminds me of the Commando. And as you may know, I love the Commando, by far my favorite gun in Black Ops. Like I said, the G36, super excited for. The Scar L, I loved the Scar H in Modern Warfare 2. Another one I'm kind of curious about is the PP, I don't even know how to say it. PP90M1, I think is what it is. I don't know if you saw CNanners at COD XP, but he was talking about this gun, and he said it kind of reminded him of a Super Soaker, which is kind of funny. But it's just a kind of a submachine gun that looks like it could be a lot of fun. That FMG looks kind of cool too, that foldable machine gun. Just kind of, you know, fun things like that. But now on to the fears, and there's a few of them. First one is the mic in Modern Warfare 3 gonna sound like they did in Modern Warfare 2? Like, if you know what I'm talking about, like everyone just sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher, you know, like just muffled, and you couldn't understand him. It's like, remember, like being a kid, you'd get a friend and you'd get like plastic cups and put a string in them and talk through that. That's how it sounded, and you couldn't understand anyone half the time. And I hope that's not the case. I haven't seen anything talking about the mics. Other thing is, I really don't like that you can pick up claymores with Scavenger. I thought that was really abused in Modern Warfare 2, especially by campers, that they could just sit there, camp out. If someone tripped a claymore, just hurry and go grab it, grab their little bag and put another claymore somewhere, and it just got a little ridiculous. And also, Scavenger can pick up noob tubes from what I understand, and it can only be if that person was using a noob tube, so that's not going to be too much, but I'm still a little worried. And speaking of Scavenger, this one kills me. That Scavenger and Sleight of Hand are in the same class again. I love both of those, and I loved that they were in separate classes in Black Ops. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go with Sleight of Hand, I guess, because I'm addicted to it. But it's gonna be tough letting go of Scavenger. But you know what can you do? That's life. Sometimes you gotta choose. The next is the kill streaks. Now, I loved the kill streak system in COD 4. Just the 357. Just that's it. Just super easy. This whole new point streak system, you know, kind of unique, but it just seems like there's gonna be always something flying in the air. Like right now in the game, there's always a Harrier or whatnot, just, you know, flying around in the air. The point streaks are unique, and I'm not really sure about the support class because of the whole thing that your points don't reset when you die. It's a little, I don't know, like, I mean, how hard is it to get 18 kills in a game? Like, if you are somewhat good at a game, you can get 18 kills easy. That means there's gonna, I mean, those ballistic vests, it's like gonna be like Juggernaut in COD 4. I hate Juggernaut. Like, I don't even like Juggernog in Zombies, and I bet Zombies don't even like it either. I don't even know what that means. I just came up with that right there, and it doesn't even make sense. But that's how much I don't like Juggernaut. It drives me to nonsense. The whole Juggernaut thing, I'm kind of worried about also. Just I don't know, it worries me. The riot shield, you know, whatever. But just the fact that there's going to be some super soldier running around has me a little nervous. Now, like, maybe if it was more difficult to obtain, I'd be okay with it. But it just has me, I don't know, kind of uneasy that I just feel like there's gonna be tons of jugs flying around. Don't get me wrong, I like jugs flying around, but not this kind. The last thing is the death streaks, and I'm so upset that those are returning. No one likes those. Look at that guy. I don't care if that guy's away from his controller. A kill's a kill in my book. But those damn death streaks, you know, like martyrdom, that dead man's hand, which is the C4 that is like strapped to him. I think that's going to be abused. And then there's the revenge, where the last person to kill you is on your mini-map. That just, if you're the unfortunate person to kill someone that has that, then you're kind of screwed. I really hope that those kill streak milestones come back, though. I love those. That's going to do it, though. Just finishing it off with this little two-piece and a bonus clip that was on Amazing Films 24/7. I was able to get it featured. That's just going to be after the credits. But really appreciate you watching. Let me know what your hopes and fears are.